Hello, everyone.
Hi, this is Riders of the Lost Zord, episode 40.
Yep. Attack of Pac-Man.
Waka waka waka!
Yeah, we're talking about the Ghost Xade Drive Wizard Gaia movie. Where's Forza in this?
My Forza, I need you, please.
Alright, he's too busy being a Soul Reaper right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Well, technically, if you want to go by canon, whatever movie, because the movies sometimes share canon.
Oh no, not this shit again.
He Forza is currently a teacher without a henshin belt. If we're going by canon, quote unquote canon.
We are not saying whether or not it is. We are spoiling anything, but
It's Forza. There's not really much to spoil with Forza.
No, he just becomes friends with everybody. That's the entire show. Good night, everyone.
And he even becomes friends with the final monster boss.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a turn, but that's pretty good. But anyway, the Xade Ghost movie. I'd say I thought it was pretty good, but there were some major problems.
Ghost!
Yes, all of them have to relate to Ghost. A lot of them.
Well, I will say that the whole idea of them attacking Takashi or Takaru because he's a ghost and Ghost can defeat Pac-Man was kind of kind of weird.
That was a fun little nod, to be honest, but
Yeah, yeah, it seems a bit weird. I was also kind of expecting some of the other Bandai games to show up, but they're in DVD specials, which is kind of disappointing.
yeah, like we got Sevius or Servius,
What?
the other Bandai Namco game.
Oh,
Snipes
there's also a baseball game.
for Brave.
Yeah, yeah, but all Xevious
I
was.
want all the gachets for that.
But the Xevious one was just a repaint of dang, what was it called? The jet fighting one.
Movius?
Jet Combat.
Yeah, Jet Combat. It was just a repaint of Jet Combat. And so it's
But with now video game sounds. Pew!
yeah, video game sounds. Yeah, it was.
I'm sad that there was no Mappy though. That would have been funny.
Yeah, but who would have taken it? Poppy?
You know. Wait, because where does it take place in Xade?
This takes place after. This takes place in between the dual gashats of Mighty Brothers Double X and Gekitotsu robots. So yeah.
So is this not canon because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense, like the fact that they actually tell him that he is the patient zero of the Bugster virus, but he doesn't remember any of this, and it's the first time that he turns into Mighty Brother X.
Well, the movies usually are in their own canon.
Yeah. It's kind of like taking a sidestep ladder to the actual timeline.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing either because sometimes the movies share canon, like
Yeah.
with the whole decade through. I believe it was through Wizard.
Decade through Drive Ghost, I believe.
Okay.
Or current. Because Takaru actually says, "Hey, Shinosuke, we're in trouble. Mind helping us out a little bit? I'm just a regular car." Orange God descends. Here is your belt from the Orange God. He came into the garage using tentacles. It was creepy as hell.
They always pull out some really funny / creepy shit in these movies, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole two of the writers can't henshin because Mr. Belt's in a little lair and I've been devoured by ghosts or by Pac-Man, so I can't use my ghost abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool to see most of the actors come back. Except for Gaiams. He was doing important stuff. Whatever that was.
Because he is the god!
Yeah, he's too busy being God Orange. And Baron's too busy being dead. Oops.
Well, he was a Row Rider. Remember? Row Rider or what is it? Common Sentai Row Rider.
Oh, Common Sentai Rider Man. Rider Ranger. I already forgot what it's called. Oops.
We should really make that our next topic.
Oh, yeah. Whenever that movie comes out.
But yeah, I really did like the whole doing the openings for all this series except for Ghost, which I really loved the Ghost opening, actually.
It's okay. I'd rather listen to Drives.
I'd rather listen
Drives,
to... Yeah.
Like, my least favorite of the Neo Heisei era songs. Other than Ghost. Gun Needle.
Yeah. Yeah, if Wizards theme is okay, Magic the Showtime, it's okay. It's all flashy and shit, like how he's supposed to be, and dull. Gaiams, yeah, there's all warsy and stuff. You can hear all the beating drums, and you can just feel the people fighting each other while singing. Drives, really well sung by Eternal. And of course,
this is Maki Oshi, I believe it's her name.
I don't know.
And some random black guy, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Well, I did like the fact they actually gave like some of the origin of the Bugsters and where, well, they never said it was Pallid, but with the whole surgery, the like prehistory stuff, what actually happened to the people that did the surgery on the main character, on Emu and everything else.
Well, one of my friends wants to say hello, so they just said hello. Tell them I was in the middle of something. Yeah. So, I believe that there's also some special guests in this movie. One of them was a professional wrestler, a Japanese professional wrestler. You know, like WWE, but in Japan.
So
I think I remember hearing about this.
So it was what, New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Yes. I'll try to find him somewhere.
I'm guessing it was a pretty big villain that they had, the guy that was really huge. He really didn't do much acting.
Yeah, he was a really huge guy. He didn't really do much talking. He just kind of girded and threw people around like rag dolls. I think it's...
The action in this movie is really fun too, to be honest.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the villain suits were not too bad and everything else, and the fact that the heroes were actually getting their butt kicked most of the time.
Yeah, they were most of the time in the CR. Just
Also,
Um, you cut out.
Love,
Nice.
lovely. Also because, it's movie villain tropes, they can't die until the end.
Right. Yeah, he was the professional wrestler was the robot bus was the Geki Totsu robot bus bugster Soji Kurus Kurus played by Hiroshi Tanashi, who is in fact a professional wrestler.
Because wrestling is cool.
Oh yeah, just another thing. The whole idea that Ghost had to use X-Aid's powers, and X-Aid used the Ghost Gashot in order to defeat the giant Pac-Man. Like halfway through the movie was kind of cool too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, and how they kind of demonized Pac-Man a little bit.
No, it is Dr. Pac-Man!
And that voice that they used for him behind the mask, it was odd. It just didn't seem to quite work because it was so high pitched.
But no, I'm talking about the giant Pac-Man they had that they were ended up making it like they fought him in a maze or something like that.
Yeah, they fought him. They fought him in the Pac-Man mazes. Yeah, that part was pretty cool too.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Just, everything about this movie just reeks of just charm.
Yeah, it did.
And I didn't mind Ghost as much as I
As you used to. Yeah, I mean, he still died again, I think.
He was on his way of dying, but he got a new form again.
Yeah, he got the, what was it called? The Lords of Japan or something.
No, he was on his way to dying, and in the process, it was also going to kill off his lady friend that he's in love with, but he's not in love with, but everything else, and the fact that we find out that Drive and his lady counterpart are having a baby.
Yeah. That was actually quite touching.
It was cute.
Yeah.
Well, like with the Ghost and Drive movie, you found out that he was going to marry her when he left it in the past, and then gave her the ring, and they finally got married at the end of that movie. Now they're having a baby, so they're actually giving continuation of Drive, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and they're still taking Cream out of the garage when he's not supposed to. This is already the second time. If they do it one more time, I'm gonna have to say, Cream, activate self-destruct. You told them that your technology is too dangerous, yet you stick around.
I
mean,
I really should finish Drive.
Yeah, I mean, it's common sense at that point. If you're going to have people that are going to be breaking in, or you're going to set some special parameter that says, hey, once you get to this point of time, unlock the garage and help them out, you're saying that your technology isn't that dangerous. It's dangerous, but not that dangerous. Now, how about you just self-destruct to save us all the problem right there?
And where's Gal? Why don't we just use Gal and then have him use the mock driver like he did in the Ghost Drive movie?
Because that's weak as shit.
But oh, so stylish.
And let's bring back a dead Chaser too while we're at it.
Here's the name of that special form that Ghost got. Tenkautsu Damashi, He's got Nobunaga, Hideyoshi, and Ieyasu. And I only know that Nobunaga was one of the icons, but Totoyomi and Tokugawa were not. Yeah, they were not They were not icons. So in short,
well, you actually never know because there was like 100 icons in the last movie.
Yeah,
they could have been one of the 100 icons, but it was not official icon.
Yeah, but out of those 100 icons from that Ghost movie, they only used 2. Napoleon and damn, who's the other guy? Darwin?
Darwin?
Yeah, they only used those 2 out of the
Really?
100. Yes.
The movie's called The 100 Icons.
And they only give us 2 new forms.
Weak.
And 3 recolors of Necrom.
Recolors.
And they're red, yellow, blue.
Gotta catch 'em all, yo.
And I mean, good thing out of it, the police girl from Wizard shows up as one of the villains. One of the minions. The minion recolors. And that's the thing, that's a waste of an actor. You could have had anybody else. You could have also put her as the main villain. But no, you have to have a dark ghost recolor villain.
Well, you got to remember the giant icon was actually Taku's body. In order to defeat it, he had to kill his body, so he had nobody to go back to.
That was also dumb.
Ghost.
And here's another dumb thing from that Ghost movie. I guess you could call this a twofer for not only covering the crossover movie, but also the Ghost movie too.
Thank you, and now I don't have to watch it.
Yeah, it's just to put in short, Ghost is not worth watching. There are no insert songs in it.
It also has really, really weak, just a lot of weak aesthetics and stuff. Though the gadgets are cool, I will give it that.
Okay, yeah, the gadgets are cool. Sometimes the transformations are cool, but every episode starts out with this: "Hi, I'm Tenkuri Kenjiro. I died on my 18th birthday. I have so many days to collect these icons and die again."
Also, we're a fucking sitcom.
And also, the guy dies 4 times in one season.
New record.
New record.
Does that include all the movies he was into? And I can't remember because, like I said, we're pretty close to him dying in Dr. Pac-Man too.
Yeah. Actually, I would just count that as a death, just to chuck it up to 5 and say this guy died 5 times.
God, just.
And one of those times wasn't even.
I really want to like Ghost, but at the same time, it's just.
I mean, it has a good start. I'll give Ghost that.
I did make it to the first 13 episodes until he got the Mozart form.
Yeah. It has a good start.
Then it just went.
Yeah. It fell on its face. It had a gimmick. It was going to be, hey, I'm going to be collecting these things to help me bring me back to life. They did it early. Way too early. I think it was like episode 15.
It felt like GT in a sense, where they found everything too early.
Yeah.
Well, can I say decade? Or decade?
Decade had no. I'm going to have to actually leave Decade out of this because he had nothing to do with this. Even he doesn't want to deal with this world.
Ha!
I found something you guys cannot blame Decade for.
Yeah.
I'll still find a way somehow.
And I'm going to disprove it.
It's the Fall Man for everything.
I was going to mention this later, but you guys have seen the full scans of the new Kamen Rider, right? Build.
Oh,
What do you guys
Yes.
think?
should we talk about Build?
Why not? Because
We're
uh,
we're kind of going all over the place, and we don't really have a solid topic. So
because we were lazy.
yeah, most of us got lazy or we're just restricted.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't blame you. I blame your mother. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, she kind of did a little splurge, and that's how I get my victory lancer.
Yeah. Okay. So Build. Just by looking at this, I'm saying, hey, look at that. We're getting a double sequel.
It feels like it's gonna be a double sequel from all the aesthetics and stuff. I mean, he uses two things to transform.
Yeah, we're kind of going back to 2. That's kind of weird.
Well, you do get the animal and the machine type mixed together, and it's like layers instead of just half the body is one side, half is the other.
It's more of a cross. A cross between
Also,
the two.
can we talk about how the two villains are basically Ryuki and Knight?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They kind of look like that.
Like, at least from the helmets and stuff, it's like, oh hey, one's a butt theme and the other has a dragon theme. And their helmets are kind of shaped like Knight's and Ryuki.
Well, I thought the one looked like Batman, like a armored Batman and everything else.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Knight is, from what I've heard.
Yeah, it is.
Also, he did stop a perv from looking up his wife's skirt
Mm-hmm.
and taking photos. And he held him until police came.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually the same guy. For the two villain writers that they showed. I think it's just the same guy.
It's quite possible.
I mean, they did give a name for the guy too. It's Kamen Rider Clothes.
And he gets naked.
I somehow knew they were going to bring it to that. I'm not sure when it was, but I knew they were going to bring it up.
I'm sorry. I'm childish.
Eh. What's the point of growing up when you can't be childish every once in a while?
I want my damn Spark dolls.
But anyway, yeah, I do think that Build might be another double in quality.
Yeah, I also it would be interesting too because we are getting a double sequel series and we have a writer that looks like Double.
But we want to hold off on that because another one of us actually wants to talk a lot about it because he is a bigger fan than I am.
I'm also a really big fan of Double. I mean, I went out of my way to buy the fucking memory.
Okay. Now looking at some of these man, what's it called? Forms? I guess you could call them combinations.
So to be honest, it kind of reminds me a little bit of O's too, in a sense.
Yeah.
At least with the figures that we've seen, they look like the little can't remember the name, but the little figures that we've gotten, little chibi figures.
Yeah, the chibi figures, let's just call them that.
And it reminds me of the O set where you're able to like mix and match and stuff, like with everything.
The top, middle, and bottom.
Yeah.
Hey, it does look like that, and I think there's some other that some of these have some names. Like, I think the default form is called Rabbit Tank form.
I'm definitely interested in seeing what this has to
Offer.
So we got a confirmation of how much longer we have of X-Save before they... Because I know the next movie is supposed to be the true ending, and are they just going to like skip over Game Du Lost? Or how are they going to end this series?
I really hope it's not through a movie because Decade did that, and that was just not good.
and it'd be
cut out.
The kids movie ended on a clusterfuck, really.
Yeah.
Let's shove everybody into everything.
And some of the other forms that Tank has are Build Rabbit Cleaner and Hedgehog Tank.
Sanic.
And from the looks of things, Cleaner Rabbit is the kind of cyan and red one. And Tank Hedgehog is, well, the blue and white one. Hedgehog
Which is really weird because we don't see many CN suits in Rider.
No.
The only thing I could actually remember what was it? Forze's final form. Well, second to final form. Because fusion states. And
let's go.
Luna. I mean, not Luna, Trigger. I mean, Trigger.
Yeah. And there's been I've been talking to some people about the base form, and they're like, hey, look, it's Kokaider.
Huh.
I mean, it's not an actual Kokaider because some of the colors are crossing over just by looking at this. Some of the blues on the left and the right, same with the red. I mean, it does look like a really neat design. But
it looks really nice. I want it. I want a figure of it already.
but here's a rule for suits I've learned recently. The worse the suit, the better the story. The only exceptions to this.
Cough, cough, Forze.
What?
Cough, cough, Forze. Cough, cough, Ghost.
Yeah, I was going to say some exceptions are Drive, Ghost, and Forze.
I mean, Forze's still good. It's just I wouldn't call it A+ story material.
No. And Drive story is actually pretty good, and the suit is a bit it's a bit weird.
Vegas form.
Oh yeah, Vegas form is a giraffe, practically.
I still should finish Drive.
Yeah, you should get on that as soon as you can.
Well, I think I'm like halfway through Drive myself, but I really enjoyed it. What I've seen so far.
Like I said, Drive is good. Go watch it. Ghost tries to do the same thing that Drive did and kind of falls on its face. After episode 15. Yeah. Yeah.
So, should we move on to our other kind of topic-y thing?
What was that?
Archie stuff.
Oh, right. The Archie stuff. Originally, this was going to be a little review on Riverdale, the TV series, or Netflix series, but one of us only got through one episode, and the other one could not actually see it.
And again, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry that I'm bringing it up myself, but it happened.
Oh yeah, but it'll be back next Friday.
Yeah, but I think we should actually go with our transition little thing.
Rider-verse battle.
And this one is weird. It's super weird. This one's just going by the form. It's Ghost versus Ghost.
What?
Yeah, Grand Damacy Ghost versus man, what's his name? The greenish, the light green one.
You mean Necrom?
No, not Necrom. It's actually
Robin
says
Hood?
Robin Hood?
Oh, okay, there we go. That's a lot better. I mean, this is really weird, but it's okay. It is Takaru Tenkuji versus Onari when he turns into Necrom.
Also, during this transition, is the YouTube saying anything?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
Woo!
Well, we had somebody show up for like a minute, but then they left.
We are amazing.
What are you gonna do? We're not really kept to a schedule, and people are usually asleep by this time.
But it's also Friday.
Yeah, but it's also Friday, but people. So let's just kind of simplify this writer versus Necrom versus Ghost. Regular Necrom, regular Ghost. End up.
Ghost, main
Oh.
writer, has superiority.
Well, did you say Damashi or Great Damashi, or are you talking about just regular Ghost without any of his icons?
I'm saying Ghost and up. So Ghost from his base form to his final form versus Necrom from his base form to his final form.
I do really like Necrom's transformation device, though.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean,
The Mega Uloader.
Yes.
And his where it says yes sir and eye drop and everything else. The device is kind of cool, and so is Necrom, the Necrom actual icon.
Yeah. And that icon can actually possess other people.
But could it possess Ghost?
Could have.
Potentially!
I mean, it took over Spectre. Sorry that I'm spoiling Ghost, but
I don't care.
okay, that's good. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, he did take over Spectre. He knocked him out and forced Necrom icon into the Ghost driver that Spectre uses.
Yeah, it's so called the Ghost Driver. Even through Spectre uses it.
Yay. It's still kind of a weird driver to me. Like, I both love and hate it.
Yeah. You mean the Ghost Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It does look neat. It kind of looks like a Cyclops. It does have teeth, little bits of teeth, and with the translucent piece on the front of it, gives it a ghostly feel. I just don't like the lever hanging off of the side of it.
Yeah, but it's necessary to activate noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual driver actually makes noises, and the only icon that actually makes noises without the driver is Necrom. And it says yes sir and all the other things that it's used in the engine for Necrom.
Actually, the infinity icon also makes sounds by itself.
Are you talking about the Mugen? I own it, and it doesn't make any sounds.
No, the final form of Ghost. The
Yeah, that's
Mugen.
Mugen. Yeah, I have Mugen. It doesn't make any noises.
Really? Not the little extra piece on top of it?
No, it does not make any noise. I own it.
Really? I thought it did.
Huh, it looks like it would make noises.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those final pieces that makes its own sounds because we don't want people hacking into our belt and finding out shit early. Like they did with Drive and Forza.
And O's.
No O's. No. Everything's in the scanner.
Well, yeah, everything's in the scanner.
You're thinking double. Double would do that. So for
Well, there was a way to actually to fiddle with it to make to get other noises out of the O scanner.
yeah. And you were going to say, Juzo?
Yeah, I have it in my hand, and there's no batteries in it. It's just huge, and yeah, it just clicks like the other ones.
Well, first off, there's no batteries in it. So, yeah. I mean, is there a switch on it? I'll ask that. Is there a switch on it? So you're not having to go all the way to your bathroom or something to go get batteries.
No, there is no switch.
That is really odd. But
Yeah.
anyway, so we got for Ghost his forms. Let's just say every single historical figure.
Martin Luther King Jr. form activates.
Black power, black power. Yeah, so
I would have to go with the Mugen form because he just like destroys all the. He's the only form that was actually able to destroy any of the Grandmeisters.
yeah, the Ganmisers. I mean, Shin was a Spectre's dive too deep icon was kind of enough to fend them off, but not completely destroy them.
Do you think if Ghost had a Gandhi icon, he would end up just naked in a diaper?
What?
You know, Gandhi.
Oh no, no.
I was trying to make a joke, a really bad joke.
And then we got for Necrom, we got the Grim, we got the Sanzo, and we also have the Yujo Burst Damashi. Yeah, that was a movie exclusive from the Kamen Rider Ghost Spectre movie.
And again, I should care about that one because
Spectre gets a new form. Necrom's new form is shown, but it does nothing because he dies.
yay, more people die in the show. What a twist.
I do still need to get the Shin Spectre icon.
Yeah, it does look nice with little tiny horns on top of the infinity symbol. Yeah, I'm looking at the wiki page for Yujo Burst Damashi. It has no stats. It was defeated that quickly to be shown no stats. That's sad.
Wah, wah.
And for some reason, people are kind of saying, "Oh, he's powered by octopus balls." Haha.
Tentacle jokes.
Now you make me want Takoyaki, where
Takoyaki. I mean, he does have the potential to be all the other forms, like Musashi, Edison, Robin. Oh, he's even able to be the all Japanese heroes one too. Oh, and even the special one too.
The evolution one with Charles Darwin.
With Darwin, we got Columbus, we got Shakespeare, Galileo, Kamehameha, Santa, Pathurgus, Ikiyuki. I'm not seeing.
Do they also have access to the writer icons too, or no?
Not that I'm seeing, but yes, they are. But that's only through the Gamba Rising video game. Most of these are through the Gamba Rising video game. And from the looks of it, just as much as anybody else. Even the Showa Rider 45 Damashi.
Huh.
Yeah.
Really? A 45? What, the 45 Damashi? What does that do?
It's like the Ichigo Damashi, where he just gets a little tiny hood and large scarf. It's like that, but it's like a darker color.
Eh,
So it's like nothing new.
Yeah, the that icon came with the Legendary Spirits DVD, which had the last episode of the web exclusive that was only supposed to be on the DVD. They did the first 6 episodes on the website, and then the 7th one you had to buy the DVD.
Yeah, it's stupid. And I'm also trying to find a picture of a of the Heisei icon, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, they don't have it here.
I actually have it in my hand. I can take a picture of it later, and we can post
No,
it
no,
on there.
I'm talking about the suit. Yeah, they don't have it here. They only have the Showa Rider one. That's kind of disappointing. But yeah, so let's just say let's give Ghost one because he kind of needs a win.
that's more than he ever got in his own series.
What, he didn't die in this battle?
All right, should we actually keep up with the tradition and have him die in this?
Why not?
Okay, Ghost in the Necrom because he died in a movie. I died in a movie too. Yeah, but it was your fifth time dying.
Oh man, snap.
All right.
Takaru, yeah, Takaru commits suicide after he kills Necrom. Make it even better.
Yeah.
Everybody dies. It's a draw.
It's a draw because Ghost was terrible all along.
You damn kids! I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Alright. So, let's get on to our non-topical topic. The Archie series.
Yay!
Like I said earlier, we were originally supposed to be watching Riverdale, but complications came up, and so we just kind of shortened it up to, hey, let's just make it let's just make it about Archie himself, because he's really old. Really,
And swell.
and old.
And he's so old that he's older than my 55-year-old mother.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a starting date here, which I think it shows like it. I want to say 1955, the 50s.
Yeah, because I know Archie's at least older than my mom.
Yeah. Whoa, I was off by 10 years.
40s?
The 40s.
Wow. One of the few things that actually survived the 40s.
1946.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah. So it's really old.
And Archie's had a long and weird history.
And of course, he's got one of those sliding time bars. He's kind of moves with the decade and not anywhere beyond high school.
And we have stereotype characters.
Oh yeah, you got the jock, you got the nerd, you got the guy that eats lots of burgers, you got the womanizer.
We got the rich kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then the all-around average Joe to be our main protagonist.
Yep. Nothing special about this kid except he has freckles and red hair. Everyone else is kind of plain looking.
Except for the bully. He has blonde hair.
And his name is Moose.
And he's the archetype for every blonde-haired jock villain person bully,
Mm-hmm.
like Flash Thompson.
Yeah, they actually changed him in the Homecoming movie.
Really, because wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I haven't seen it.
Okay, that's all I gotta say about that. Moving on.
It was very good though.
That's all I want to know. I don't.
Okay,
It'll
okay.
probably be a while.
Okay, I get it. Shutting up. And now, okay, and here's the thing about Archie. He's also spawned off a few spin-off series that everyone might know. Like
Yeah,
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yay!
and Josie and the Pussycats.
Yep.
And oof, there's a lot of weird continuity shit here
Mm-hmm.
because there's like 4 different continuities I believe currently still going.
Yep.
There's Archie Zombies, the one where he died, Archie versus Predator.
Yeah, they do have a picture of new Archie, and he looks normal. He looks like an actual person. Not all cartoony like he used to be. I'll try to drop a image here.
I've actually read some of this Archie stuff, to be honest.
I only had like one comic when I was really little. I ripped that thing up to shreds. Don't give your 5-year-olds comic books, people.
To be honest, a lot of it's kind of just bland and generic up until the recent years.
Yeah,
It's
because
more so just slice of life, like, hey, you can relate to this in
Yeah.
some way or another.
I'd say it's like one of those very first American slice of life comics that actually goes on for a really long time. Was it 70 years old right now?
But yeah, you also have the Betty and Veronica comics and the whole triangle, love triangle between Betty and Veronica.
Oh yeah, it's mostly in competition to get the blandest guy in the universe for some reason.
When they could just be a poly couple and all just be dating each other, but no.
Yeah, we gotta go straight on this, people.
I actually took the time and read Archie versus Predator, and it's a really, really wild and bizarre comic.
So yeah, here's the picture of Archie #1, the current one, as of September 2015.
He looks like a giant douchebag.
Yeah, I mean look at his face. It's funny looking.
He looks like he just took a shit in the car and is walking out of it.
I wish I could show you guys the image here. I mean I could, but.
There's also the one where, hey, it's 1950s and there's a gay person! And Archie stands up for him and gets shot.
No, I think that's one of those sliding timeline things.
We could go to the wiki!
I am at the wiki.
Archie gets shot.
Yeah, and that's why I'm putting it down. Oh God. Okay, I did not get what I wanted, but one of the articles is Archie versus Sharknado.
Oh God.
Ow. Okay.
I'm sorry, but that just sounds bad. Like even worse than Sharknado. And Sharknado's like supposed to be bad.
And it already has 3 movies.
It's never gonna stop, is it?
Nope.
And somehow me and Mom are gonna have to sit through them all.
I thought they were on 5 now. I'm not for sure though.
I thought they were only on 3.
To be honest, there's so many dumb fucking ass shark movies. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, I
There's Sharkenstein.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it. I mean, there's
Yeah,
there's like a whole bunch of other stuff here.
My bad. Sharknado comes out next month.
The fourth
Sharknado
one?
5. No, Sharknado 5 comes out next month.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't find the comic that it was shown in, but there are some other interesting stuff here, like Archie's Saturday morning cartoon that was shown in 1941.
He's had more than one cartoon.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. You know that remarked earlier that I said that Archie started up in 1946? 1941 instead.
Yay.
And also I should credit the artist, who is Bob Montoya. And of course the show.
There's so much Archie stuff. It's kind of hard to have never heard of it.
Yeah. The show started up in 1968, so like 20 years later. Total 17 half-hour shows containing 2 11-minute segments. And it lasted until 1978.
And then there's also the other Archie show, and then there's Archie's Weird Mysteries.
The other one is the U.S. of Archie. But yeah, there's also Archie's Weird Mysteries, where they try to put like an X-Files spin on it.
It wasn't that bad, to be honest. I actually did watch quite a bit of it because, hey, I didn't have cable for quite a while, so I was stuck watching really shitty cartoons made for 2-year-olds, and that was on at night.
Yeah, I think that was shown in the 80s, early 90s.
So my question is there any other movies besides the Josie and the Pussycat live action that was actually done by Archie's?
I think there was a Sabrina the Teenage Witch movie.
There's 2, if I remember correctly. There was actually one that's sort of like a prequel to the actual show, and another one I can't remember where I've seen it.
Yeah. And then all the animated shows that Sabrina the Teenage Witch had.
And they were okay.
Yeah, they are definitely okay.
They're definitely passable for kids show standards.
Yeah. And it's mostly, it still had the same run through as the live action series did. Hey, look at this! I learned a new spell. Let's abuse the hell out of it. Oh, I messed up.
Well, until like the last 2 seasons where she fell in love and she got married, and then she finally ended up with Harvey at the end of the series.
Oh, that's nice.
By ditching her own wedding to go with Harvey.
Oh, so wasn't there a movie like that? Where it ended with the song "Under Pressure"?
I think so. It's just the last 2 seasons of Sabrina the Teenage Witch are horrible.
Yeah, never put your characters through college, people.
Never put them through basic life after college.
Oh, right, because that's going to be hell. Harvey's going to be stuck in a book forever.
Also, if I remember correctly, Zelda got turned into a child because reasons.
Yeah. I mean, what other spin-offs have Archie has done? What is it? Games?
Are there Archie video games? I'm sure there's probably a few board games here and there.
Sure would be boring.
I'm guessing you'd play as Jughead and you go around collecting burgers or something.
Most likely.
Juju Burger.
Ah. That kind of makes me want to draw fan art of him with that gashette and trying to eat it.
Or he meets the ninja that has a cheeseburger morpher.
Star Ninja!
Come back here. I need your morpher. I need to eat it.
Ninja Steel.
And
is
it
disappointing.
wasn't used in Ninja Steel!
Yeah, which only has 6. Okay, season 1 of Ninja Steel, 6 episodes.
What?
And the next season, Super Ninja Steel, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, that's gonna be the series end for Ninja Steel.
What?
Nickelodeon does not know how to make a good schedule that does not include SpongeBob.
So
The same can be said about Teen Titans Go and Cartoon Network.
Well, one question though, they aren't doing this split like they normally do, where they do like the first 6 episodes and do like 14 to end the series. They're not doing that anymore. They're doing 6 episodes.
Yeah,
There's no ending on the first one.
they're just doing 6 episodes for the first season, and they just said, "Hey, we're going to give you this new Ranger. He's only going to be in 1 episode for this season." And then we're going to say, "Yep, we're good. We're closing it next season, next year."
I'm kind of tempted to go out and kick a baby.
We are. We all are.
Like you feel like that's a good idea? To just do that and just I was okay with Breaking Bad to do that because they had to gauge how much interest the show would have. Because the first season only had 7 episodes. And Castlevania on Netflix only has 4 episodes because, hey, we don't want to waste a bunch of money on something that may not succeed. So here's 4 episodes to kind of test the waters.
Yeah, I was in the middle of watching that too.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
I mean, it was really cool that they were showing some light on why Dracula decided, hey, I'm going to have a kid with this random mortal.
Like, Power Rangers has the fan base to keep it going. Nickelodeon, stop sucking SpongeBob's nose, okay?
Yeah, it's... Nickelodeon needs to actually fall back on original creations. I mean, SpongeBob was good. First 4 seasons in the movie. That was good.
And now we have Patrick eating diapers out of the dumpster with ketchup and putting them inside of a place where his brain should be, and the diaper's coming out of his eyes and it's used and warm and gross.
See, right there? You just why? I mean, you even dropped down Harvey Beaks, which was actually pretty good, and made by the guy who made Chowder.
Also, they kind of have the Loud House, but you know,
Yeah,
where's the promotional material for that? I mean, I've heard it get a lot of praise, but just why though? There's enough SpongeBob in the world.
Yeah, we've had enough of the cheese wad.
Like, if you're gonna keep it going, bring on some new people. Like, I could write a better episode of SpongeBob than those fucking morons.
Oh, and a little bit of information here. Calamity Guy, the guy that owns the server that we're talking on right now, has never heard of Archie.
Amazing.
He knows about Riverdale, but knows nothing about Archie. Well, that just shows how much this generation is so involved with anything that isn't old. And yet we're trying to bring everything that's old back. to show that to show all of our cool stuff to the next generation. Hey, look how cool this thing is.
I,
I mean,
I'm still just really just kind of baffled at Nickelodeon with Ninja Steel.
yeah.
My brain needs a minute.
I mean that's how kind of been feeling lately with the Power Rangers series ever since it got on their Nickelodeon's hands. They've been making their seasons shorter. We used to have 50 episodes per year for each season. And now it's down to 12 per season, split into two, making it 24. That's still half a regular season.
It's like you have the fan base, and the fan base wants more. You're selling enough toys, you could make it go longer instead of SpongeBob.
And heck, I've even seen you release toys early, before the show even started.
And even before the movie, there was like toys out like 4 months before even the movie dropped.
Right. I mean, most likely, Nickelodeon is not going to hear us whatsoever. They're too busy having cheese in their ears.
And even if they do hear us, they'll probably hit us with a copyright strike because Viacom's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Anything we say bad about them, oh, look at us, we're saying shit about you, instant ban. Yeah.
Like, we could have so much better stuff if you could just not just rely on SpongeBob. Like, I could pitch you a show and have it be decent compared to shit like you've put on the past couple of years. Like, I understand you're trying, like Fanboy Chum Chum. It's okay. It's as far in terms of a kid show, it's okay. It's not the best. It's far from the worst. I mean, you could have breadwinners with the date rape stuff. Breadwinners.
Yeah.
It makes me sick too.
Are they supposed to be ducks
Fanboy
or
Chum Chum just
frogs?
kind of I mean, if you really want to put like, oh, we're gonna show Ren to SpongeBob. Oh, you have other shows you can fall back on, like I don't know, Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron, Rugrats. No, not Rugrats, not anymore. They've already done. They're already done Rugrats
now.
Yeah. Rocko's Modern Life. Bring that guy back. Oh baby,
There's
oh baby,
also-
oh baby.
I mean, there's so many fucking things you could do to make the channel just more alive than just zombie SpongeBob.
I mean, Nick at Night is pretty good, showing off stuff like George Lopez.
Full House.
Full House. I mean, Full House is, I would rather see some more Home Improvement.
Howdy, neighbors.
Hey, Wilson.
I feel like that'd be fun if we all got drunk and tried playing the Home Improvement video game.
Oh no, I've played the Mighty Max game, and that's just like that. No.
I'm gonna have to play it at some point, and I'm gonna get wasted.
Yeah. So, we've hit our hour mark. I say it's a good enough.
Yeah, we've been all over the place for this hour.
Yeah.
Yes. Go watch Archie's Weird Mysteries. Fuck SpongeBob. Fuck Ninja Steel right now with its 20 episode bullshit, or even like 18, I'm guessing.
I'm going to say 12.
Or
12.
Hey.
Yeah.
yay, Saban! Let's condense more Sentai series into like 12 episodes and smaller and make no sense at all.
Yeah. I mean, the season ended
Dino
on a
Charge was
cliffhanger.
at least good.
Yeah, Dino Charge was good until it decided to retcon itself.
Also, time travel.
That's what I just said.
Yay, dinosaurs live!
So,
And now we get to, and now there's probably a bunch of T-Rex porn videos.
I mean, there isn't that already? But anyway, people, good night. This has been Riders of the Lost Swords coverage on Exciting Ghosts movie crossover, hyperdimension, hey, say generations, and Archie comics.
Mm. And we will see you guys in the next episode in 1 to 2 to 3 weeks.
Let's say a month.
Well, whenever we can actually get enough people together to actually do a cast.
Yeah, it's been just us three lately. But
Yeah.
that's because two of the other guys have just gotten off of work and are dead tired, and the other guy is trying to find a job. So complications all around. Yay!
This has been Nanami John.
Juzo Decker.
And Frozen Traveler.
And we will see. We'll actually see you in the next episode. Bye.